Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about the nakshatra of Revati. Revati Nakshatra begins at 16 degrees and 40 minutes and goes to 30 degrees in the Pisces sign. Revati's ruling planet is Mercury or Buddha. Its ruling deity is Pashan, the god of nutrients and safe journeys. The symbol for this nakshatra is the drum. The translation of Revati is rich. This nakshatra is a female nakshatra. Its guna is sattvic. And the nature of this nakshatra is soft, mild, or tender. The element for this nakshatra is ether. The case is a shudra. And the animal for this nakshatra is a female elephant. Revati Nakshatra are people who are dependable and responsible. These natives will be well loved in society. They have a really nurturing personality. These people could often be like foster parents for orphans. They really, care about other people. They have a really soft heart. These people are very gentle and understanding and just all around good people. These people are usually stern in what they say, but they say it in a really soft way. They have a lot of hospitality. This nakshatra also happens on a Gandanta point, and it happens from 26 degrees and 40 minutes to 30 degrees in Pisces. So it is happening on a Gandanta. And it's actually the first Gandanta. These people are usually really tall with a fair complexion. They also, like Jyeshtha Nakshatra, they can be hurt easily. They're the type of natives who, if they see something horrible happen on TV or in the news, they'll really feel that on the inside and they'll feel really bad for that person. And also, when other people hurt their feelings, they get really hurt when somebody does wrong to them. It hurts these people a lot. They may, they're like the type of people who would start crying or something, in front of anyone. It doesn't matter, because their emotion is so strong, and if somebody hurts their feelings, they're not gonna hold that back. These are the type of people who they can't keep secrets for very long. But unless it was a secret that had to be kept, but these are the types of people that normally don't keep secrets. Like they'll be the first ones to like spread the news, so to speak. Especially if it's news that needs to get spread, like if people need to know about it, these people will, make other people aware of like what's going on. These people don't usually, they don't have like a blind sight, even if they love somebody, but when they do take someone into their confidence, it's not easy for you to keep away from them out of attachment. These natives also get attached. And like I said in the previous video for Jeshta, I know I've been talking a lot about nakshatras that have a lot of detachment, and that wasn't on purpose. It's just kind of the way that things flowed with me making these videos. But now we're getting into more nakshatras that do have attachment, because not everybody's the same. People are different. They have a different attachment styles. And this is one nakshatra that if they are in love, they will have attachment. But at the same time, they're not like completely gullible, unless they have a lot of malefic things happening. But these people, when they do love you, they will be attached to you, because you're a source of comfort for them. They have a really clean heart. They're sincere. They're the type of people that don't really do a lot of wrong. Genuinely good people. Usually these people, they do believe in God, but they're also really superstitious. Like they're the types of people that, like, if they see a black cat or any cat cross the road, they'll be like doing a cross symbol, and or if you drive under a bridge, they'll like say a prayer or something. And these people they tend to be really superstitious. Or even like standing under the mistletoe, they'll be like, "Oh, give me a kiss," and they're really traditional and really superstitious as well. These people these are the types of people that love animals, as well as like helping like orphans and the needy, and working at charity events. These people also love animals a lot too. So you'll find a lot of people with this nakshatra who are like running animal shelters, and going to the pound and adopting animals that need a home and things like that. These people would be really good at being doctors, just because they genuinely care for people, and you need that in a good physician. You need somebody that really cares about you and cares about your well-being, and not just about money and like finding out the best prescription to give to the pharmaceutical companies or something. We need somebody that genuinely cares about the well-being of other humans. These people do they do switch jobs a lot, because they do want to find something where they feel at home. And it just seems like, especially because we're in the Kali Yuga, and this day and age, it's really hard to find such nice people these days. A lot of people can't match up to your genuine kindness. And so you often do change your jobs a lot, because you want to find something that is more closely knit, and where the people, it feels like home. Like that Cheers, the logo on Cheers. You want to go where everybody knows your name. That's kind of the motto that you live by, you know, when it comes to the work. You want to be in a place where everybody knows you, and it's kind of like going to a family event. These people really love that. And let's see. And I mean, because of your kind heart, I mean, if you're doing things like adopting kids or saving animals, do you know how much power is in that? And I mean, this happens in a Gandanta, and I mean, if you're changing lives, there's so much power in that. I mean, really. Lots of good karmas getting stacked up when you do things like that. It's a really, really awesome, powerful nakshatra. Let's see. Sometimes when this nakshatra is having issues or having malefic effects, these natives can become doubtful and even become unkind. Like that really nice kindness can turn into something bitter if there's something malefic going on. These people could get a lack of self-confidence, a lack of self-esteem. They could become codependent and overly sensitive. You know, like that type of person that you see that is like going ballistic because like not everything is completely perfect and just blowing things way out of proportion. This native can get like this if there's some malefic effects going on. And I'm talking about like on a consistent basis. If this happens to you once in 10 years, then it doesn't mean that everything is malefic. I'm talking about on a consistent basis. You're overly sensitive, then something malefic might be going on. Because these people are genuinely sensitive people. And I don't want you to get it confused and think, oh, I'm too sensitive, I have something malefic. No. I mean, if you're overly sensitive all the time, there could be something malefic happening there. Usually the males in this nakshatra are soft-spoken and also like pure-hearted and everything that I've just mentioned. But these people, the males, there is one distinct difference between the female and the male, is that these males, they do like to have freedom, unlike the women nakshatra in this nakshatra. These guys do like freedom and having an independent life. And with the males, they're really ambitious and kind of, you know, in the workplace. And so if things don't go well in the workplace, these guys can get really depressed and disheartened because, again, they have that really soft nature. And when things don't go well, because they're so ambitious, it hurts them. And so that's a little bit of the difference between the male and female. Let's see. You know, these natives are really hostful to their guests. Everybody feels really, it's one of those places where you go and you feel like, you know, it has a lot of positive energy in that place. They make you feel like you're at home. So we will go into and I tried to find some people with this nakshatra, but I wasn't really able to find anybody that was worth mentioning. I mean, not that they weren't worth it, but I don't think anybody famous. And it's really hard to find because, I mean, you see these people that say, oh, this famous star had their moon in this nakshatra, and it's kind of like, I mean, the moon we might be kind of accurate with that, but we wouldn't really know which house is. I'm sure that these famous people don't put the time that they're born. So it'd be really hard to know like their rising sign, their lagna, and it'd be really hard to know like, I mean, which house their moon was sitting in, and that makes a big difference. It really does. I mean, I knew somebody that they had the same nakshatras, and because their moon was in a different house, they were completely different. I mean, they had their moon, where the house is has a lot to do with how your personality is going to come out. It's not just the moon. It's also, I mean, it is, a good 70-60%, but that other 40%, that other 30% there, that's going to have to do with the house that it's in too. I knew two people who had different signs, but they had their moon in the same house, and they had a lot in common. They really did. Not everything, but I mean, some things they had in common. So I didn't find any famous people to use with this nakshatra, but I will continue to try to find people just so we could have an idea. But let's see, we're gonna do I'm gonna pull up this list of relationships here, compatibility. So the compatibility with this nakshatra is going to be, of course, with Buddha or Mercury. So that's your Ashlesha, Jyeshtha, Revati. You're going to get along with Surya, so the sun, and that's going to be Kritika, Uttar Falguni, Uttarashada, and Venus, so Purva Ashada, Bahraini, Purva Falguni. And you're going to go neutral with Shani, so Anuradha, Uttara Bhadrapa, and Pushya. You're going to be uneasy with Mangala or Mongol, and Brihaspati, Rahu and Ketu. So that means Mula, Magha, Ashwini, Ardra, Swati, Shatabishta, Purva Bhadrapa, Vishaka, Purnavasu, Mrigashira, Chitra, and Danishta. So that's quite a few people in there. And your most challenging relationships are going to be with the moon. And that's Chandra. And that's going to be with Rohini, Hasta, and Shravana. So folks, that's all I have for our Revati Nakshatras. I hope that you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Thank you.